This entire place is awesome. They just have blackberries along the side of the campground. The easiest thing is blackberries are like the most expensive berry at like Publix and Walmart and stuff. But they said you can just pick them up and eat them. Wow, those are really good. Yeah. Hopefully these aren't the poisonous ones they said they had. Just kidding. I'm afraid of eating a spider.
Bug on this one.
Oh, bugs are extra protein, babe. Oh, I get to hold your berries?
Mm-hmm. Oh, son of a horse sack.
We saw this driving up earlier, I guess 2 days ago, but it was like super late and they actually weren't open. So we decided to stop. I think this is actually where maybe Kasim G made his video or came here to film. I can't remember. You guys didn't know Bigfoot lives in these parts. I want to kind of get a Bigfoot for our front yard. Look, it's a baby Bigfoot. It's a little foot.
Like here he's 8 foot 2 inches, 644 pounds. Here he's 2 inches taller. He's gained 200 pounds.
Bigfoot hair. The iPhone 8. This is the funniest sign I've seen in a very long time. I got a weird, stupid question. I know it's silly, but do you guys actually believe in the legend of Bigfoot? Like, could there be a giant ape-like man still undiscovered, specifically walking in the redwoods? I would believe something like the ocean is just, more undiscovered. What do you guys think? Who do you think exists more, Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot? If any of the two, I would say the sea creature of Loch Ness Monster, only because we can't discover everything in the water. Or the Yeti. Of those three, which one do you think actually exists, if any of them? Kind of silly, but because like it's so cold and the Arctic is kind of undiscovered as well, like the water, like the ocean. I feel kind of dumb saying this. Oh my god, these are awesome. All right, Mr. Bigfoot, I believe.
Found it.
You found it, Bigfoot?
No, found it.
You want to know a fun fact? This was in Harry and the Hendersons.
I gotta tell you something.
Oh. Excuse me, sir. Sir. Well, yeah, what they were saying was in the movie, the classic amazing movie Harry and the Hendersons, this was in it. Very briefly, you can see the sign. We walked into town. We drove into town, and just because we saw a bunch of stuff. And I remember seeing this on the way in. I know this isn't real, but they probably did drop this on it. That's super scary. Try to explain that to your insurance company. Well, a big giant tree just kind of fell on my car and crushed it like crazy. The oldest tree I think I've ever heard of. This one's 1,800 years old. It's called a grandfather tree. It's bigger than all the other redwoods. 24 feet wide. It's so gnarly. See, this is what I was talking about. Seen some stuff. 2,000 years. That's nuts to me. Isn't that crazy? Do you feel the power?
That was just like cool.
It's 2017. That is 1,800. It's pretty old. It knocks back. I wonder if they just say it's 1,800 years old. Maybe it's 10 years old. It just keeps going and going. The spiders. If a bear was coming, I'd hide in here.
Oh, you would just kind of trap yourself in there. It's so insane.
And I just got
so
birthed
no
out.
one ever.
I got birthed out.
Came out of the birth canal.
That's his birth canal. I know it's a tree, but... Okay, so like rocks? We're always like, oh, rocks have seen some stuff. This tree's living and it's seen some stuff.
I know.
So you know what's cool about this place is that they don't charge to see this stuff. They can't charge to see nature. They don't hide it. How much do you think this property costs just because of this tree?
I don't even know.
Right? And the outcast. I don't know. I like Northern California a lot. Don't be surprised if we actually end up moving here one day. What we think we might be doing today is we're gonna go for a little hike. Then we're gonna take the dogs to the spring and let them swim a little bit, and we might get in the river. I'm sorry, it's not a spring. And then we might head out. It's a huge spring. And then we might head out a little bit earlier, just so that way we can get to Yellowstone.
Because it's what, 17 hours?
Yeah, it's a long, long road. It's one of the places we want to see the most. Even though this trip has been a lot of traveling, I kind of like the fact that we don't plan anything. It's just kind of like spur of the moment. And we end up where we end up. I feel like that's Allie and myself. That's just our personality. That's who we are. And I feel like this trip has been perfect for that. I know a lot of people probably get stressed out about that kind of stuff, but it kind of rolls off our shoulders. And I feel like that's where we really mesh. Oh, and by the way, Allie, finding a 4-leaf clover is 1 in 10,000. That's probably why it's so lucky.
Did I ever tell you that when I was younger, I had like phenomenal luck.
Really?
I think I told you about the whole Chuck E. Cheese situation. I went and played like 3 games in a row and it just spewed out tickets at me. I found $100 on a curb one time. When I was walking, I found like $150. I found a gold ring.
Jeez. And then the luck dried up.
Look, it just went like this.
You just cashed it all in early.
And he goes,
You know what the thing is though? There's at least 10,000 clovers in this area too. So the odds are high, but for me to see it is probably not gonna happen. Sit there and stare, aren't you? I feel like it's gonna be somewhere like Gollum, like the Precious is gonna be somewhere super hard to get. Oh, nope, that's not one.
oh my god, I'm gonna die.
It looked like it.
It's like, it's almost like you don't want to grab it because...
Oh, if I find a 4-leaf clover, I'm getting it and I'm
Look at how...
press it and I'm going to save it. Spray it with shellac. I'm gonna shellac the shit out of it.
Yep, that's not one. How can you choose the perfect clover?
That's the perfect looking clover right there.
Nope, look at that one right there. I mean that one right there.
Oh my god, look at that one.
I mean that one right there. I mean that one right there.
Look at that.
I mean that one right there.
No, this one.
I mean that one right there.
Shut up.
How about that one right there?
up.
No, right there.
Shut up. Look at this one. Look at this damn clover.
I see it. It's very bright. It's the holy grail of clovers.
Anyone in the internet world finds a 4-leaf clover and wants to part with it, send it to our P.O. box. Actually, I feel like that's bad luck. That's pretty big. To see the Alaskan bush people try knocking that thing down. See if you can keep an eye on for an Ewok or two. They're notorious for stealing your wallet, so just be very careful. Actually, legit, did Star Wars film in, maybe not this park, but in the Redwoods? It just seems like it would be the Redwoods. Or just a big set. It's so strange that they form like this, and yet they're still so sturdy.
It sounds hollow too.
How did I get through this?
Squeeze your bum.
Attempting to count the rings.
Not all of them.
50 years
About
old.
50 rings. Imagine if you just like...
So you can probably take that.
50 to 50.
Definitely not accurate.
It's got to be at least 1,000 years. Like 600 to 1,000 years.
And it's dead. That's sad. I wonder when it fell. Okay, run and do a back handspring. I thought you were gonna.
Right?
Yeah. You saying bye to every tree? Bye, Stump. I lost her again, guys. She's just gonna become a mountain woman.
Getting ready to take the dogs down to the river and realize that our gas tank is on empty. Keeping our fingers crossed that we're actually gonna make it.
Which probably don't have cell reception either.
And no cell reception, so.
I don't even know if this is the right direction.
She said that way. God. So we have some news. We got our gas, we survived. Okay, we made it. We made it. We made it to the gas station. Do not be a Charles. Do not pull a Charles, which is waiting until the very last minute to make sure that you do not run out of gas.
That's like a life lesson all over. Just don't do what I do, ever. Honking a horn like this.
Okay. No, yeah, okay.
It's so puny. Before we left, because they loved it so much. But it's freaking windy today. Yesterday's video, you guys got to see how much they love this thing. Even Ding Dong over here, who has to be on a leash because he likes to run away. He's a Ding Dong. You up? Get it, Mar. You can jump it. Gotta throw it. Ready? Ready? Go get it. Go get it. Hurry, it's going. It's moving. Get it, Zoe. Get it, get it, get it. It's out of your way. Hurry. Hurry. I'm trying to help you. Stick, stop, stop. Got it. Oh. I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall. You got it, dude. What are you digging up? Holy crap. That was pretty freaking cool. That's the coolest thing you've done, Marley. Oh my gosh. And how many years have you guys known Marley? How many times has she done something like that? No, not that one. Look at this one. Go ahead. I think their favorite thing is the current. I can't figure this out. It's like you're fishing with them. You want that? Oh, you just lost your stick. Man, the current is like incredibly strong today. See you, Zoe. You want to just float back to Florida? Is that just like a doggy bidet? Hey, D. Hey, pal.
He runs off.
It runs off. He's a big ding dong. Well, that one runs off too.
Yeah, but she comes back too. my god.
I don't know what that dog's doing, but she keeps finding things. He's having a blast.
Hi.
You having fun, buddy? Oh, there's something right there in the water.
What are they?
It's just a rock. It's a giant rock. It's just a rock. Just like walking around, that's all they're enjoying. Diesel. Get them tired at the river, that way they sleep the whole drive. Using our brains for once. One last thing. Oh, this is a good bit. Look at this one. One last thing to do before we leave. We gotta utilize this blackberry tree. It's been a bush that's been sitting there right in front of our thingy right there.
Look at this one up here.
Yeah, there's no way you're gonna get that one. Watch out for spiders. In Florida, probably cost us $5. This is awesome. So fun. Ow. Ow. Get a bunch of them? I got a lot of them.
That you can just do this. I think
know.
It's so wonderful.
At first I was like, oh, these are definitely poisonous. Then we asked the people living here and they're like, no, you can totally pick this. And then as we're driving to, I don't remember where we were driving, but like people just pull it on the side of the road and just start picking blackberries.
Yeah, it was north, I think, a little bit more. Everyone's over on the side of the road just picking blackberries.
It's pretty cool. That's so many blackberries.
I'll eat all of these right now.
Your stomach would hurt so bad. That's a nice little, this is like the best RV park in the world. It's cheap.
Get free food.
Free food. I feel like
You know how much it is for like, I want to say like.
it's $4.99 for a tiny little piece. That would cost.
We'd have to eat these since they're super fresh. We're probably gonna have to eat these super quick.
I'm probably eating them on the way. Let me see your tongue.
Is it really blue?
It's purple. It's crazy to think we literally started on the farthest east and now we're on the farthest west coast. It's kind of cool to think about. Let's zoom completely out. Stop doing that. Well, that's where we're at. And there's home. We are a long way from home. That is the cutest thing, Diesel. We're going to spend the night in another travel center just because we want to make sure we can get to Yellowstone and spend as much time as possible. I know it kind of probably feels like to some people that we just like rush. The thing is, we kind of expected this for a road trip. We expected, you know, to have to, I mean, we're going to a lot of places all over the country, so we kind of expected it, but at the same time, we're seeing a lot of cool things. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you tomorrow as always. Have a good night. Bye, guys.